Today is all about the top camping gear for 2025. Whether you're in an RV like me, a cabin, a tent, or backcountry trails, there's some products for you. So here are my top 10 camping must-haves for 2025. Coming in at number one is the Thermacell Mosquito Repellent Lantern. My mom got me one of these for Christmas. I have one for the RV, and now this one I'll use for my backyard patio since I have a pretty bad mosquito problem back there. There's several different sizes, styles, and colors. I used the one for my RV for the first time in Guadalupe Mountains National Park. I found it works really well for mosquitoes and flies, but those tiny no-see-ums didn't seem to be as affected by it. Now, what these guys do is basically use a heat to activate a mosquito repellent up here. So you turn them on at the base, and then there's a little pad that you stick in here that basically has the repellent, and it sends it out for a 15-foot zone on this model. You can buy these anywhere outdoor equipment is sold, like Walmart, Target, REI, Amazon, Lowe's, Home Depot, and they're 20 to 50 bucks each depending on the size. Item number two is the LLBAN outdoor camping table. I'm sure we've all shown up to a campsite that had no picnic table, or you just needed more space, maybe an end table between camping chairs at the campfire. Well, this one folds up really compact. Most that fold up this well aren't an actual hard top surface. It's like a fabric that gets pulled tight, but it's not completely sturdy like this one. What I also like about this one is the mesh storage basket under the table in case you want to leave a book or the sunscreen, car keys, whatever. Head over to the LLBAN website where you can grab this guy for 89 bucks. Next up are the Foman soap sheets. Backpackers are usually concerned with minimizing the weight of their pack and saving as much space as possible. Even when I'm just on a day hike, I don't want more weight in my bag than I need. Plus, I want to maximize that room for snacks. So these ultra thin biodegradable sheets dissolve into a foamy lather so you can keep your hands clean without dealing with a wet bar of soap or lugging around a bottle of hand soap that probably isn't going to stay closed in your pack. These come in a variety of scents like lemon, lavender, orange, tea tree oil, and unscented. You can find these on their website, fomansoap.com, or you could get 200 for 10 bucks at Walmart or 300 for 12 bucks on Amazon. The number four camping must-have for this year is the Advanced Elements Summer Shower. This guy is ideal for rinsing off after hiking, camping, fishing, if you're one of those tough mudder people, etc. Just fill it with water and lay it in the sun to warm up. The back of the bag is black to absorb heat better, and there's a temperature gauge to know how warm it is. Then hang it from like a branch and rinse off. This brand comes in 4 different sizes: 2.5 gallons, 3 gallons, 5 gallons, and 10 gallons. And they range from 25 to 55 bucks on Amazon and Walmart.com. Must-have number 5 is the Black Diamond Spot 400 Rechargeable Headlamp. I love my headlamp. Even when I'm camping in the RV, I use that thing all the time. Starting a fire, taking the dogs out at night, turning on the propane when I forget to until it's late and it's freezing cold. And batteries be getting expensive, yo. So the best part about this headlamp is that it can run off of AAA batteries or the rechargeable battery pack. If you're where you have electricity or you can charge before your trip, awesome. But if you're in it for the long haul and you run out of power before you're able to charge it again, you're all good to go with regular batteries. This guy comes in a few different colors, and it will run you 50 bucks on their website, blackdiamondequipment.com, or at REI, Amazon, etc. Next up is the Bug Bite Thing. It's a chemical-free suction tool that alleviates the itching, stinging, and swelling from bug bites and stings by removing the insect saliva or venom left underneath the skin. For me, mosquitoes and bees are just a nuisance, but I have a cousin deathly allergic to yellow jackets and a friend that swells up from fire ants. How awesome would it be to alleviate all that as soon as you're bit or stung? They were featured on Shark Tank in 2019, and Lori partnered with them. You can find these guys at Walmart, Amazon, CVS, yada yada, for $5 to $10. Number 7 on the list is the Garmin EnRache Mini 2. I'm sure there's plenty of you who, like me, hike fairly often where you lose cell coverage. This is a two-way satellite communicator that works where cell phones don't. It uses the Iridium satellite network, which has pole to pole coverage to send and receive text messages, share your location, get weather information. All of that's with the subscription. Without a subscription, you can still use the navigation functions. The product is $299 and the subscriptions start at $15 a month. Camping must-have number 8 for 2025 is the Ozark Outdoor Rocker Chair. I'm a big fan of putting my feet up or pushing my chair back on two legs. I don't know. I just can't sit calmly like a normal person. Okay. So this chair is perfect for me. It could be your typical immobile chair, or it can rock back and forth. There's a couple different styles and plenty of colors available between 50 and $70. You can get them at places like Dick's, Target, and REI. Now, this one right here is super cool. Number 9 is the Bodega Dual Zone Cooler. That's right. It has 2 different sections that can be kept at different temperatures. One side can be the fridge, one side the freezer, or both the fridge, both the freezer. It's powered by 12 volts, so it can plug right into the car's cigarette lighter and get as cold as -4 degrees. I love this for people who want to cook well on their trip, but even the best Yeti won't cut it. Or they want to bring some ice cream along, which you can't just hang out in the beer cooler. There's several different sizes online. The 35-liter one is on sale right now on their website for $384. Last up is the Jackaryi solar panel. If you camp where you don't have electricity, you want to consider this guy. I've seen people use these in the more remote locations where they'll be camping for several days with no electricity. Like in Guadalupe Mountains National Park, where there's no gas for 50 miles, so you can't just run the car to power everything for several days. Look, there's plenty of solar panels out there, and they all come with the adjustable stand to get the best angle from the sun. These guys take less than 2 hours to get a full charge from the direct sun. And right now, you can get a mini solar panel and generator for under $300 on Amazon. That size is going to power like your cell phones and your tablets and your headlamps. But if you're looking to run your Bodega dual zone cooler, I'd recommend the larger sizes that will run you a little over $1,000 for the larger panel and the larger generator. Now, I know I told you I had 10 camping must-haves for 2025, but wait, there's more. You know I can't just stop at 10. So bonus number 11 is your Joyette Camping Kitchen. It offers an organized workspace for all your camping kitchen needs. There are zipper areas for pantry items like food or cookware, a splash guard for the camping stove, a lantern hanger, and a few flat surfaces for food prep. This guy will run you $120 on Amazon. That's all for my must-have camping gear for 2025. What are your favorite things that you take with you? I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit subscribe so that you can follow along and dream big for your journeys on the Great Escape. See you next time, adventurers.